the Super Review Show here for this Daredevil Season 2 trailer review that has been released to the public. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I just finished watching the trailer and I'm like in shock about how awesome it is. And it opens, and it is heavy on Punisher versus Daredevil, or Daredevil v Punisher, or versus whatever. It's really based off Frank Miller's Daredevil versus Punisher story arcs. At least I could tell. And it was really, I thought it was if this was a movie trailer, you'd flip your crap over it. That's how good this trailer is. For a Netflix show. I mean, like, TV nowadays, right? And so Punisher it showed his backstory a little bit. And I'm sure one of the episodes is going to be about, like, Daredevil, Punisher's backstory. Karen, one of the things that Karen says is that she just says, maybe we created him. Maybe we created this Punisher. And the tagline was that, like, no one goes unpunished. That was really, really well put together. And I fell in love with this trailer so much. I can't get over it. But I'm not going to lie, the last part, I'm going to leave a link for it, though. Link for it in the description below. The trailer itself, the very end, like the last scene you see is Daredevil, or Matt Murdock saying, Elektra? And he's like, and Elektra's laying there, like on a couch, and she's like, hello, Matt. And then it cuts there. So that tells me, like, that Elektra's going to have a role. I'm not sure how big of a role, though. I think that she's going to have a fairly large role in season 2. I think that she's going to be, I think she's going to have a fairly large role, but it's mainly going to be Daredevil versus Punisher at the whole thing. And that's what the producers wanted to do. They wanted to have, like, Daredevil just beating the crap out of Punisher. Punisher's just shooting people up, and he's, like, not shooting people, but he's trying to shoot Daredevil. Maybe Elektra's going to play into this. And, I really love how the Daredevil show took its cue from Frank Miller, in particular. Not necessarily, like, Roy Thomas or John Buscema or any of those, like, later 60s guys or the 70s guys, or Roy Thomas. Those guys are great, but they didn't really do Daredevil justice, at least in my opinion, the way Frank Miller did. Frank Miller took a character that was like, hey guys, I'm Daredevil, and now he's made it an R-rated type character, where he's going around, he's beating up people because for information. Like, as Daredevil was like, oh, who's Matt Murdock? Oh, he's beating people up to find information that he needs. And this show alone is, like, really taking cues from that Daredevil section of history from the 80s with Frank Miller's run and also his partner, Kingpin, the whole thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Kingpin got released at the very last episode of the season, and Elektra has to team up with Daredevil to stop him. That would be cool. But look, I love this trailer so much, and it really, like, and the pastor, the priest, he's like, and Matt goes to him, and he's like, why do I still feel guilt, Father? And he's like, you didn't finish what you started. That's a priest saying that to Matt, and that I'm not like the Christian angle, the religious aspect of Daredevil really appealed to me, and that's a Frank Miller creation too. And we see him in a church. Like overall, look, I love this show so much. I can't wait for it. And just a reminder, it comes out on March 18th. March 18th is when Daredevil Season 2 comes on Netflix. And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be completely straight up honest with you guys. I'm not going to get around to watching all of it that weekend. Because I'm going to try, and I'm going to see if I can get to it maybe like the 26th of March is when I'll do a review of it for Season 2. But honestly, guys, it's a really, really, really long thing to watch. When you watch like 13 hours of one thing, it's hard for some people. I mean, for me, it's kind of hard. But I mean, if I get into it, I'll be into it. But otherwise, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But look, for this Daredevil trailer review, make sure you guys watch it on Netflix. It's a great show. I recommend it personally. From me to you, I recommend it. But for all your Daredevil updates, keep it locked on the Super Review Show. I'll see you later.